people how they can actually, be profitable in the largest, most liquid financial industry in the world. So the name of the company is IM Mastery Academy. And what that simply means is that the job of the company is to educate, enrich, and empower a million customers in the next few years. Okay, good, present. Awesome. So this is a slide that Bob Proctor did. I don't know how many of us know Bob Proctor, but Bob Proctor is one of the um, top 10 world-renowned personal development coaches all around the world. He teaches the mindset and how you can tap into that, natural power that we all have by attracting what we want. So he said that 96% of the people in the world trade time for money, guys. Okay? And when you run out of time, you would run out of money eventually. There's really nothing wrong in having a job, guys. There's really nothing wrong in having a job, but there's everything wrong in having just a job. Now, he said there is the 3% of the population who are investors, okay? Their money works for them. And of course, there is that 1% of people in the world that have what we call multiple streams of income. So what this platform, IM Master Academy, is here for is to, guide us how we can move from the 96% of the people in the world to the 1%. And how has this company, tried to do this? There's 4 different industries that, the company is providing exceptional education on how you can actually maximize the financial market. Now we have the Forex, the FRX. FRX is just basic Forex. The DCX, I mean, if you've heard about Forex before, it's just basically the buying and selling of one currency or the other, okay? A whole lot of us have participated in Forex before, but we do not know. We do not know that we've participated in Forex before. If you have gone to change money with the Aboki out there, you have participated in Forex. If you have traveled out of the country and you've gone to another country, you have to change your Naira to another currency, or you have to change your home currency to, the country that you're going to the currency through the BK Bureau to change at the airport. You have actually participated in what we call Forex, okay? But there's a way it's being traded online, which is what we're going to be showing us here. Now we have DCX. DCX is digital currency. And I mean, everybody has heard about Bitcoin, you've heard about cryptos, you've heard about, all those coins here and there. So we have educators that will teach you how you can actually be profitable in the crypto market. Now we have the high frequency Forex. High frequency Forex is the wave of the moment now, right? It's money in minutes. It is Forex simplified. It is in quote, Forex for dummies. And we have the ECX. The ECX is buying and selling online, maybe like, Amazon and stuff like that without having to, have a physical store. You're going to be the intermediary between the buyers and the manufacturers. But the essence of the presentation is to focus on the high frequency. We want to focus on one thing, okay? We want to focus on one thing. If you look at the word focus, it means focus on one cause until successful. So that's what I'm going to be focusing here. Now, on the Forex side, we have different applications that you can add on, to your regular package, and we have educators in different languages all around the world that are going to be teaching you this skill set on how you can be profitable in the Forex market. The same thing with the high frequency Forex. We have some applications, some apps. I mean, it's basically for beginners. As you're learning on the platform, you have the opportunity to, start to earn. And that's why we call it the dynamic learn and earn. Now, this is for the DCX. The DCX also has some additional, apps that you can actually purchase in addition to the basic package. And this is ECX, explaining further. Now, without wasting our time, I want to just show us what you're going to have access to on the platform, when you become a partner. Now, I'm logging into my backend. I've logged in already because of time. Now, when you are a partner, you would have access to what we call the academies. Now, on the academy, this is actually going to break, the high frequency Forex down to you. I mean, if you've not traded Forex before, if you've heard about Forex before, or you've heard about, your neighbors, aunties, younger brothers, uncles, cousin that has done this before, and for some reasons, they lost money. Guys, the question is, what did they do? What did they do basically? For me, in my experience, in the last couple of years, when I see people that have traded, say, oh, I know Forex, I've traded Forex, I've invested before, a lot of people tend to confuse stocks with Forex. Stocks is entirely different from Forex. The Forex market is the largest, most liquid financial industry in the world. About $6 trillion is what is traded in the Forex market every single day. Monday to Fridays, 24 hours a day. Guys, that is bigger than the entire GDP of Africa in 1 year. Okay? So when people say they've done this, they've done that, blah, 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 I know that 80% of people give people money to trade for them. The remaining 20%, one way or the other, got little or no training, and maybe for a couple of days, and the following week or the following 2 weeks time, they became professional Forex traders. So how wouldn't they lose money? But what IM Master Academy platform is offering you mentorship, is offering you guidance, is offering you practical experience from individuals that have done this. They have created a result, they have created a success, they've had their own downsides as well, and they are here to guide us so we can be profitable in the market as well. So if I click on a high frequency Forex, now you will see these are all videos, and all you got to do is come here and start watching the video.
How's it going, everyone? This is Ness. And over the next few...
I'm going to pause this. This is just 6 minutes long, guys. And if I scroll all the way down, you can see all the... These are short recorded videos, guys. Short recorded videos. You don't know anything. I did not know anything, right? But the question is, whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, then he can achieve anything you want. Desire is the starting point of all achievement in life. And I said to myself, if people can learn it and know it and be profitable, then I can as well. Okay? So if I come here and I click on, market participants, and the video loads
now, who are the...
How long is this video? This video is just 1 minute and 27 seconds. Okay? So these are short recorded videos that you can begin to watch. It's going to break down Forex to you from, kindergarten to high school to college, or from nursery to primary to, to university. Okay? Simple, being broken down. So guys, if you dedicate 1 hour every day, maybe 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, you should be done with this academy in less than 2 weeks. Okay? If you want to finish it in less than 2 weeks, just increase the number of hours that you dedicate to it. Okay? I've seen business partners finish it in like 5 days, some people 1 week, some people 3 days, some people 4 days, right? It all depends on what you want. It all depends on, how badly you want success. How badly do you want to increase your income portfolio? How badly do you want to get out of the rat race? Okay, so as you're learning on the platform, guys, so we call it a dynamic learn and earn, because if you look at the word learn, can you find earn inside? Okay, so if you can find earn inside, it means that you can begin to start earning from our educators live sessions. Guys, we have over 100 educators in different languages all around the world, from Arabic all the way down to Tamil. Okay, now these are the 5 top most viewed educators this week. This week that we just ended, these are the 5 top most viewed educators, right? You can see educators having over 140,000 views weekly. Over 140,000 views. This is 40K, this is 35K, this is 24K. But the question is, the weekly views always vary. Okay, sometimes it's over 170K, sometimes 160, sometimes you find like 140, sometimes you find about 200K. Okay, so these are educators that would come, and you have the opportunity to hop on their live session. So I'm going to click on high frequency here. You have the opportunity. So this guy is live right now. Let me click on here. Hello, Max. So if I'm not having this presentation, guys, I'm going to be on this guy's session. I'm going to give it. So I want to be on the cover. It's going to start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, it's going to get started. This is a live session class, right? I'm going to mute this. This is a live session class. So while he's teaching, I can ask questions, right? I can type on the chat box here, right? and they would answer the question. But it's Friday, so for his Friday sessions, he's in and out with the bag, right? We go in, he calls out the trade. Guys, all you need to do as a starter, is be on these live sessions and follow the instructions, right? The instructions is, can you click 4 buttons? If you can click 4 buttons, then you're on the way to start making money. I traded with him on Sunday. It was, yeah, Sunday, because he has so if I go back here and I come to, so this is the timetable for the educator session, right? Monday to Fridays. Now, guys, these schedules have been designed in such a way to fit any type of work style. So do you work during the day? You can join the educators in the evening. Do you work in the evening? You can join them early in the morning. So it all depends on where you are. Where in the world are you? Just convert your time, from Eastern Standard Time. Look at how many hours it is in your own home country and add it. For most people in Nigeria, 5 hours added to, EST, it gives you the Nigerian time. So you can always come here and follow any of them, right? So this is Taylor Max. He has training sessions every Sundays, get paid session on Tuesdays, get paid session on Thursday, and is about to do a get paid session on Friday. So I joined his Sunday session. He called out 3 trades, I took those 3 trades, and I made money. We made money. Let me not say we made money. So everybody, we have about over 400,000 customers all around the world. So depending on the people that are following you or that are available at that point in time, all you just need to do is hop on their sessions, okay? And we have our guys here. We have Kenry Moore and we have Dr. Oladapo Onodipe. Kenry is Monday to Fridays. Look at the time frame, look at the schedule, and be on the sessions. He went 100% again this week. Dr. Oladapo Onodipe, I think he went about 90% this week, okay? And I mean, there are a whole lot of them. So these are the educators you have access to, guys. These educators, they have gone through rigorous training tests before they are being endorsed to teach thousands of customers all around the world how they can make money. As you're learning, you can start making money. So this week, Taylor Max made me money. DL Woods made me money. And Dodogu himself, Nes Vasquez, I made money on his session, guys. Just being on the session, following the instructions. I didn't really do any analysis on my side, rather. I just followed the instructions. Boom. I was up for the week as at Tuesday. As at Tuesday, I was done trading for the week, guys. And I'm going to show us something before the presentation ends, okay? So you have the opportunity to be on these live sessions. 4 buttons that you need to click. This is this is my account. Okay. This way. Get it back. Good. So what are the 4 buttons that you need to click here? All right. Just pay attention, guys. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. There's really nothing here. The first time I saw this, I was like, what's going on here? But there's really nothing, guys. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you know, you know. Okay. The first button that you need to click, the educator is going to tell you what currency pair you're going to trade. These are currency pairs. Everything here, you're going to learn it on the academy, right? On these videos, these short videos that I showed us here, everything is being explained there, okay? So don't worry about yourself. The company got you. So you're going to choose, excuse me, you're going to choose a currency pair. Boom, you click. That's the first button you're going to click. The second button that you're going to click is how many minutes do you want to take the trade for? Is it 3 minutes? Is it 5 minutes? Is it 15 minutes? So basically, we take trades between 3 minutes all the way to 15 minutes, with rollover in, in addition. So you pick the time frame, and the third button you want to click is the amount you want to put on a trade. Now, the amount you want to put on a trade is a function of what you want to do, guys. It's your money. You are the advisor of your money. So we advise, the platform advises that don't risk more than 3% of your account on any trade, guys. Don't risk more than 3%. So if you have $500 in your trading account, you're not expected to risk more than $15 on any trade. So if you have $500 in your trading account, you put $15. At the end of 3 minutes, at the end of 5 minutes, at the end of 15 minutes, If the trade goes in our direction, guys, I would make $11 profit in 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes. It's as simple as that. That's the third button you click on. The last button that you're going to click on is the call button or the put button, guys. Call means buy, put means sell. Let me tell guys, you know what? The financial market, the forex market, basically, it's all about buying and selling. It's law of demand and supply. We're either buying to make money, or if we notice that the currency pair is going to be weak, we can sell and we can make money as well. It's as simple as that, okay? Don't get it complicated. It's easy, it's simple, it's profit. Okay, let me just put it that way. So as you're learning on the academies, you have the opportunity to start to earn money trading with the educators. But you know one beautiful thing about the company, the one beautiful thing about this company is that they don't want you to be dependent on the educators. They don't want you to be dependent on anybody. What the company's goal is to educate and reach and empower 1 million customers, guys. So what that means is that we will show you, okay? We will show you how you can fish for yourself, not you collecting fish all the time from the educators. Because if we give you fish, it's going to last you for a meal. But if we teach you how to fish, it's going to feed you for a lifetime. Okay? So we will teach you the strategy that we are using that is giving us over 70% win rate, guys. It's not a cliche. Okay? And we always want to know where we are going to. What's the goal? What's the goal at the end of the year? What's the goal 1 year from now? What's the goal 18 months from now? Okay? And I'm going to take us to the daily compound interest sheet. And I hope we're really paying attention, guys. Now, Albert Einstein said something. He said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who knows it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. So most partners get to start with a $500 account. All right. Some partners start with $1,000, $2,000. It all depends on what suits you. All right. What floats your boat. So $500. Pay attention to me closely, guys. Our daily interest rates, okay, is we want to do 2%. 2%. We don't want anything exorbitant. We don't want anything outrageous. Okay. What we're doing here is real. 2%. Now we're looking at length in time of days in trading. Like how long are we looking at? Let's look at, okay, how much can we grow our account to, right? So let's do 6 months, guys. We need to have the long-term mindset. We need to have long-term mindset because for anything, for you to be successful in anything, there is a process you have to go through and grow through to get to that level, guys. Any success that you cannot duplicate, you borrow the first one. So there has to be a process to go through. So we're going to do 120 days here. That's 6 months from now. Our daily reinvestment rate, we don't want to remove anything, okay? You can withdraw money if you want. It's not like you cannot withdraw money, but I mean, let's put it at 100%. We're throwing everything back inside, okay? Are we trading weekends? No, we're not trading weekend, guys. So if I hit calculate, now what this is telling us is if you start to trade an investment of $500, today is June the 4th, your principal will grow to over 5,300 by when? Friday, November. Okay. Now, you did not withdraw any money over the period of 6 months, and your net profit, guys, grew almost $5,000. Now, if I scroll down here, your first day in trading, maybe you're making $10. You're making $10.40. You're making $10.82. It's not much, right? It's not much. But guys, don't discount this little money you're making. It adds up. If you scroll all the way down, 6 months from now, guys, if you can follow simple instructions, if you can, if you really want to increase your financial portfolio badly, guys, 6 months from now, all things being equal, you should be doing minimum of $100 in a day of trade. $100, guys. I don't know what we're seeing here, right? But just think about it. A lot of us might be having a conversation with our heads right now, right? We're talking to ourselves. Most of the time, we're in a presentation, we go for a seminar or whatever. We're having a conversation with ourselves while the presentation is going on. For me, basically, yes, it was the same thing when I first of all saw this presentation. And I said to myself, hey, I've been listening to myself for so long, but I haven't gotten the results that I want to get. What if I stop listening to myself and I start listening to a group of individuals that have the success that I have, that I want? And all I need to do is ask what they did, and I do copy and paste, and I follow the same thing, guys. Without a shadow of doubt, you're going to get that same success. How many financial institutions do you want to go to right now? And you want to ask them that, you know what? I want you guys, I'll put $500 in my bank account, okay? And I want by the end of this year, you know, I want to come and withdraw over $4,000. They're going to look at you and say, like, excuse me. They're going to tell you to repeat that question if you really know what you're talking about. And at the end of the day, you find that you're going to walk yourself out of the bank because there's no place in the world that is being done. But the thing is, even the banks, the financial institutions, they trade my money, they trade your money that you have in the bank, guys. They trade it. But at the end of the year, what do you get? So guys, we are in an information stage. You're getting this information for free, right? You're getting it. If you look at the word information, it goes in, it forms whatever it needs to form based on the conversation you're having with yourself, and it causes you to take action. That's information. So for some people, if you don't take the right action, if you say, okay, you know what, probably it's not for me, and yeah, for sure, it's not for everybody, right? Not for everybody. But if you take the right action, then you will not regret that action that you're taking. If you don't take the right action, no problems, right? December is still going to come and pass. The question you need to ask yourself is, what have you done with that time frame? What have you done with that time frame? December is going to come and pass. What have you done with that time frame? Guys, we cannot expect different results by doing the same thing we've been doing over and over and over again. Okay? And whatever our eye sees is a yes, guys. Are you looking at yourself right now that, you know what? I can learn this skill set. I can do this. I can follow instructions. And I can make this money. Whatever the eye sees is a yes. If you look at the word eyes and you circle the last 3 letters, what do you find? It's a yes. It's now dependent on what you're speaking to yourself right now. So the power of life and death is in the tongue, guys. So whatever you speak will determine the peak in your life. It's as simple as that. Let me see if this guy has started his live session. So guys, he just called out a trade.
Now giving us the up arrow.
AUDJPY, 3 minutes.
It's about to give us that up arrow with a support level, right? A Bollinger Band, and the currency strength meter above the 200
I'm
EMA.
Not taking trade so, because I am
anywhere below 623 is an amazing.
And that is the okay, I'm going to be talking about this in the training, okay? That's the discipline that you also learn on the platform. Once you're up for the week, once you've made money for the week already, you don't need to overtrade. I'm done for the week already, so I don't need to take his trades. But I would be on his live sessions if I was not on this call. So he's right now analyzing the market, and he's going to be guiding you on what you need to do. Like I did say, all you need to do is, see, he's called out everything. Let me go back there. He's called out the currency pair, AUDJPY. That's the first button you're going to click. The second button is how many minutes are going to take the trade. I showed us AUDJPY. You come here, you click on AUDJPY. That's the first button you click. The second button is how long are we going to take the trade. He called it out. Look at it. He said 3 minutes, right? I just highlighted 3 minutes. You come here, you select 3 minutes, boom. The 13 is amount. That amount is a function of how much you have in your bank, in your trading account. So not more than 3% of your account, you put it there. Okay. Now the fourth button that you're going to click on is what? Are you buying or are you selling? I told us earlier that the green button is buy, the red button is put, which is sell. What did he say? He said what? Put. So I'll come here and click on put. That's it, guys. And I'm going to wait for 3 minutes, whatever happens. If we need to buy more time, he's going to tell us to buy more time. So as a new partner, as a startup, you can see that, oh my goodness, that trade is in profit. Let's go.
Oh, exactly what we thought was going to happen. I'm just going to try to log into Cash-Trap again from my Mac. Maybe it'll give it to me, maybe not. Let's go. Please, 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 please.
Yeah, he's just trying to, analyze, tell everybody on the call why that trade is in profit right now. That trade is in profit right now.
But if you guys are clear in EU, type some clears in the chat. This is a deep setup. Let's go, baby. I knew this was going to work out.
This trade is about to play.
This was a very good setup. Like I said, this was a 4-point trade on Cash-Trap before it logged me out. But everybody should be clearing this. The chat is going bananas.
Let's go. Guys. See, guys, in 3 minutes, this trade cleared.
Let's go. So official call-outs so far are 2-0. 2-0 so far on the official call-outs. I called out EU, and Mr. Jake Bloomstrand called out on JPY. So the chat is going crazy.
We went 2-0 already. What that means is that they called out 2 trades.
Yeah, you guys. So Jake wants me to mention on timing. When trades come down to timing. Timing is very crucial, right? So because of that's why time, when we always talk about you're going to see your.
So they called out 2 trades, guys. They called out 2 trades, and the 2 trades the 2 trades cleared. Well, when we say cleared, it means that you made money on that trade. So with this daily compounding that I showed us, guys, you can do 2%. 2% of your account, you can do it. 2 good trades will give you 2%. 2 good trades, 2%, you are done for the day. Just close your laptop and go about your daily life. It's as simple as that. As a starter, you're still going to the academy, just come to these live sessions. Can you follow simple instructions? You're not the one doing the analysis. They're going to analyze the currency pair. They're going to analyze how many minutes. They're going to tell you if you're buying or selling, and they're going to give you the entry price. Look at the entry price you called for this trade. AUD JPY, that's Australian dollar versus Japanese yen, 765. 3 minutes, and that trade cleared. It's easy, 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 guys. The name of the educator is Taylor Max. This is him here. So if I come back to, let me go back here. So you can see that's why he's part of the top 5 most viewed educators out of over 100 we have on the platform, guys. Right? And he's a new. Okay, I'm going to be talking about this in training. Let me not waste our time for the new partners here. So that's him, Taylor Max. That's him. He comes on Sundays. Is his training sessions. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So that's it. This is his session, Taylor Max. Sundays, he does training. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and today, get paid session. You can see it says get paid session. Did people get paid on the session? Yes, they got paid. They got paid. It's as easy, it's as simple. See, making money, guys, making money has never been sweet in the last 1 year. I started trading high frequency Forex about a year ago now, and making money has never been this interesting, guys. I'm telling you. So those are the educators. You don't need to follow everybody. We're just going to show you the few people that you need to follow. And for the registered partners on this call, I told you guys, go watch Taylor Max's training session. Go watch Matitea's training session, right? That's what our guys are teaching. The strategy, Kenry Mo and Dr. Lala Monodipe. If you watch this thing, you follow the live sessions, you are good. You don't need to. I mean, there's no complication here. Okay. So rounding up this presentation here, guys. Rounding up this presentation, how much is it to get started? Guys, I tell people that you need to begin with the end in mind. You need to begin with the end in mind. You see, a skill set is something that you have that nobody can take away from you. How many of us can drive on this call? If you can drive, type the letter D on the chat box. If you can drive, type the letter D on the chat box. Only one person can drive on the call. Okay, 2 people can drive on the call. Okay, no problem. If you have any skill set, do you know how to make hair? Do you know how to, are you a good caterer? What skill set, right? Do you know how to barb? Do you know, like, are you a mechanical engineer, right? These things are skill set. For those of us that know how to drive, can anybody take away that driving skill set from us? Can anybody take away that driving skill set from us? Nobody. Nobody. Okay? If you wake up in the morning, you can drive. You can, in fact, at some point in time, but when you first of all started driving, I mean, it was a little bit difficult, you know, trying to concentrate, trying to make your hands strong on the steering and stuff like that. But it got to a point where you cannot drive with one hand. It got to a point that when you get on the expert, you can see 100 meters apart. Okay? So, what you're going to be learning, what is in need for you on the platform? It is a skill set that you're going to be learning, guys. It is a skill set. And what are you going to be doing with this skill set? You're not only going to be making money, but you will be multiplying money in the largest, most liquid financial industry in the world. So it's a skill set I'm going to be learning. Oh, really? On how to make money and multiply money. Guys, if the cost to learn this skill set is going to cost me 10,000 US dollars, it is worth it. I don't know what it is right now, Dubai Forex Trading Institute. I really don't know how much it is right now, but I used to know that it is $5,000 to learn Forex as a 6-month program. In the UK, in the past, it used to be £6,000 as a 6-month program, guys. If you multiply that and put it in your local currency, you will know how much it is. But if you ask me, $5,000 for 6-month program, that's $30,000, or £6,000 for a 6-month course, that's £36,000. Is it worth it to invest that amount of money to learn this skill set on how to trade in the largest liquid financial industry in the world? If you ask me personally, I'm going to tell you yes. Why? Because once you know it, then it's game over. It's checkmate. Okay? But how much is it to get started on this platform, guys? The company says just $325. 325 US dollars, you have access to the Forex package, to the high frequency package, and to the digital currency package, guys. But some of us will subscribe to everything, right? Our 5 fingers are not equal. But like I did say earlier, we're streamlining on the high frequency because I know a lot of people want to make money fast. Okay, so with the high frequency alone, it's just a one-time start of 235 US dollars and a monthly subscription of $175. 235 monthly subscription, 174. So that conversation is starting again. That conversation is starting again. Monthly subscription. Will I be able to make this kind of money in 1 month? Guys, like I did say, give yourself give yourself time. Right? Give yourself time. Like I said, success requires process. There's a process you have to go through and grow through. But the beauty about this platform is that as a new partner, you can start making money from your second week in trading. Because your first week, we're going to let you to demo trade. You're going to demo trade, okay? Broker's going to give you virtual money. You're going to demo trade. You're going to take the same trades that educators are calling, but you're going to put it on your dummy account because you want to make all the mistakes you want to make on the dummy account. When you started driving, you didn't go to the highway from day one. You started driving to the estate before you went to the highway, okay? So from the second week, you start taking live trades with the educators and you start making money. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. Now the question is, fine, okay, I can, okay, I can hustle and get a 235 US dollars and get started. But what about my monthly subscription? What if I don't make up to that? Hey guys, the company got you, right? The company has what we call the scholarship program. And on the scholarship program, the company says that within your first 28 days in the business, if you have two people in your influence, 2 friends, 2 colleagues, two siblings, or anybody you know that they want to increase their income portfolio. Now the company says that why don't you invite them to come see a presentation like this? You are not the one that's going to do the presentation for them. We will do it on your behalf. And if you decide to partner with the company qualifies you for scholarship. We all know what scholarship means. You know, some of us on this call may have gotten scholarship, you know, in our university days, right? So the company says that, for example, let me see, who are those that I have on this call? So the company says that, for example, let's say, you know, so let's say Pamela gets started, right? Pamela gets started. She invites me to come see the presentation, and she invites maybe Mr. D to come see the presentation as well. And, you know, we hopped on, maybe she invited, you know, Elizabeth as well to come see the presentation, and maybe Wale as well. And you know what? I said, wow, I like what I see. You know, out of the 4 of us, 2 of us got started. Okay, 2 people got started. The company says, you know what, Pamela? At the end of 28 days, instead of you to pay 175, we are going to waive it for you. That's the way of the company saying thank you for being a blessing to other people. Okay. Now the company says we're not going to stop at that, Pamela. Okay. Now, if the following month, if the second month you get started, if I am still active on the platform, that means I have active subscription, and somebody else among the 3 other persons you invited are also active on the platform, the company says we will waive your subscription, your monthly subscription for the second time. Guys, is that good or great? Is that good or great? What that means is that you can get started one time. I know individuals that have got started one time and they never pay this monthly subscription. Because why? They got the product and services for free. And let me tell you something, guys. You see this compound daily interest that I showed us? When you get to the level where you start making, let me not even go too far. Let me not go too far. When you get to the level where you start making maybe like 40 bucks in a day of trade, what that means that in 1 week, you can make your subscription money, the 175. So if you're that person that you don't like to talk to anybody, you just want to do your own thing, no problem. Just know that you're learning a skill set. It's more or less like a school, okay? But this school is not the one that we went to, okay? That you get a certificate and you go look for a job. No, this school is the school that as you're learning, you'll be earning money. As you're learning, you'll be earning money. And you can out-earn whoever has invited you on the platform. It is a level playing ground, guys. Okay? So you can make your subscription money in 1 week of trading. You can even make it in a day of trading, guys. For me, I said I was done trading as a Tuesday. On Monday alone, guys, I already made my subscription money. And it's not the end of my renewal is not even yet closed. And next week by Sunday, we're going to trade again. I'm still going to make money. And I will make money. And I'll make money. Because whether an individual partners with you guys, and I need also to understand something here, whether an individual partners with you or not, it doesn't affect your income portfolio. That's the beauty about the platform. I'm just going to show something here. Okay, I'm recording this. Let me pause this because of compliance. Okay, great. So, Mr. D, can you please unmute yourself? Can you unmute yourself? What trade did you take? What trade did you take? Oh, sorry, asked to unmute. Yeah, unmute yourself.
Unmute. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good morning.
Evening.
Good afternoon. Good evening from where you're joining us from.
Good evening.
My name is Dayo Bakari, and I really don't know where to start from, but I joined.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been trading for over 3 years now, but I'm actually the younger brother to Mr. Abiola Bakari, and you know, whenever he consistently tells me something, I keep an open mind, even if then I wasn't ready. But I finally registered again 25th of last month. I started with I think $400, and I've grown my account. I don't know how many percent, but it's over 50% growth on my account.
Wow.
I'm having over $500 as I speak. I just took two trades. You know, while you were teaching.
Wait a minute. Sorry to cut you there. I'm just hearing this for the first time anyways. So it's not like, you know, he kind of shared this with me, but I know he's having some success, but I didn't know he's doing his account. You said he started with how much?
I started with $400.
And now it's at what?
And in less than 2 weeks, I've made over percent account good. I have over $507 something as I speak.
Oh my goodness, guys! Please, can you type in the 10 in the chat box?
Mr. Jetola Wale is on call, and we traded together this morning.
Wow!
And he can also share testimony as well. So it can be as if maybe I'm just, you know, it's not all about sugar coating, but you know, there are some experience that you can't actually explain.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. I'm going to take Mr. Jetola's, I'm going to take Mr. Jetola's testimony as well. But what I want you to do, Mr. D, is are you logged in with your laptop or you're logged in with your phone?
No, my laptop.
Good. I want you to share your screen.
No, sorry, my phone.
Your phone. Oh, okay. What I wanted you to do.
I'm actually at a lounge and it is noisy, so I have to come out.
Oh, okay. No problems. I would guys, this is I didn't know that, you know, someone on the call was going to take a trade. He just took a trade with Taylor Marks and he made money.
I was asking you what educator while you were teaching, so I really logged in and you already called like 2 trades, so I just focused on the EU.
Okay.
And then I entered double entry and played.
Fantastic, awesome. I didn't even know you don't ask that question. I just answered randomly. So Mr. Wojetola, right? So I'm just gonna unmute you real quick. Just share your experience a little bit, okay? In like 30 seconds. Wojetola, can you hear me? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make you a co-host to bring you up so you can unmute yourself. Good. So Mr. Wojetola, can you hear me? If you pretty much every other person can hear me on the call, but I mean, if you're having issues with your network, just let us know once you're able to, you know, get yourself unmuted. But for time's sake, I'm just going to continue. So it's as simple as that, you know, guys, right? Just follow the instructions. Forget about like, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Like I said, right? The power of life and death is in the tongue. It all depends on what we speak in our lives, okay? Whatever we speak in our lives determines the peak in our lives. And I need us to understand something. Whatever anybody can do, everybody can do it. Look at all these guys on the platform here. Fine, you know, these guys are probably in North America or maybe South America or something. But what more of these two individuals, Kenry Moore and Dr. Oladapo Odigbe? What about these two guys? What about these two guys? At least if I did not know when every other person here got started on the platform, we know their stories. Every other person here on the platform, we know their stories, right? What's her name? Millie Mills used to be a nurse. She used to be a nurse. The day she made her she made her bi-weekly check in a day of trade, that was when she quitted her job, right? This guy, Christian Lopez, used to be a mechanic. Jonathan Nunes is a pastor and, you know, he preaches the gospel and things like that. Alette Colazo, this one, when she came to the US about maybe 8 years ago or something, she didn't know how to speak English. Yeah, she didn't. She self-educated herself. D.L. Woods has been a builder all along, but he never traded high frequency. He started trading high frequency pandemic last year. Today, he's an educator, making money for us. God bless you, D.L. Woods. Made some good money with you on Monday. Dr. Lee and Brandon Boyd. Dr. Lee, he's a medical doctor for over 18 years or thereabout. He's a full-time trader now. I can go on and on, but I want to focus on these two guys. Kenry Moore has been on the platform barely 3 years. Fast forward, look at what it has taken him. He did not know anything about Forex. He learned, he followed the educators, and today, he in collaboration with Dr. Oladapo Onodipe, are the first ever high frequency Forex educators coming out of Africa, coming out of Nigeria, guys. Teaching and calling out trades Mondays to Fridays. Same thing with Dr. Onodipe. He went 100% for his second week. Dr. Oladapo Onodipe went 90%. Dr. Oladapo Onodipe is 13 months in the business. He is a medical doctor. He's an eye surgeon. So guys, the question is, are we giving ourselves excuses as to why we can't do something? So don't give yourself an excuse. I was once like every other person on this call. These guys were once like every other person on this call. It was someone that called them to come and see the presentation, and they took action, guys. They took action, and look at where they are today. So whatever can happen for anybody, it can happen for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, I've come to the end of this presentation. Okay, what you want to do is get back to the person that has invited you. Tell them you are ready to get started, not now, but right now. Let us show you. Let's use this weekend. Today's Friday, right? So you can use this weekend and go through the academy. Okay, you can use this weekend and go through the academy. We're going to set up your trading live account for you. We're going to show, we have a system that works. And if you look at the word system, is save yourself time, energy, and money. So we have a system that works. So you don't need to come and reinvent the wheel. We will show you what you need to do. The question you need to ask yourself is, can you follow simple instructions? Can you follow simple instructions? If you can follow simple instructions and you can stay on the platform and leverage on what is happening right now, I'm telling you without a shadow of doubt, you're going to be glad you did by the end of the year. So with that being said, guys, thank you for hopping on. I will, I think I have more partners on the call. So I'm just going to be going straight into training. So if this is your first time on the call and you're not a part of what we're doing, please get back to whoever has put you on this call and tell them you're ready to get started, and we're going to hold you by the hand. You're in business for yourself. We are not in it by yourself alone. We work as a team, and we're grateful with what is happening right now. Okay. So with that being said, because we have just few people that have few new partners here that are not yet registered, if you have any question, I can take one question from each person. So if it's the first time you're seeing this presentation, the only person that is the first, so I'm seeing Prince Obiora. Are you registered on the platform? I see. So if you are new on the platform and you want to, if you know you're part of what we're doing and you want to ask a question, I will take your question. I give you one question each. And normally we don't take questions, but I'll make that open. So if you want to ask any question, you can raise your hand up and you can ask a question. I'm just going to stop recording this right now and you can ask your questions.